It is June 15th, 2020, day 85 of renovations. We've had a lot of progress over the last week around the house, including our stuff finally getting delivered. So we've got some of the outdoor stuff out here on the back deck, all the couch cushions and the parts of the sectional up there. They got a little bit of work done on the outside of the house here. I think the windows were in during the last video here. They finally got the replacement siding in and patched everything in. Came out real nice. Obviously it's got to get painted. It's just raw and primed right now. But looking pretty good here. They finished trimming out the windows today. Those came out looking real nice here. And everything's trimmed out with the sliding deck here too. Sliding door to the deck, excuse me. Inside they've had a little bit more progress here. Drywall is now fully complete throughout the entire house here. So they've got this all framed in for the built-ins that are going to go in there. I started assembling the kitchen cabinetry a couple days ago here, and also started building some frames that they're going to sit on. These are IKEA cabinet bases, but I'm not using the legs. I'm actually building custom 2x4 frames, which will be a little bit more sturdy. And it's what the guy who works for the company that makes the custom fronts for these recommended. So that's what we're going with here. You can finally kind of see the layout of the kitchen a little bit here. So we've got a pretty good sized island going in here. It's not going to go completely all the way to the posts. The countertop's actually going to stop after about a 10-inch overhang past the last cabinet there. And this will just get capped off with some probably remnant countertop material. So there will actually be sort of a little seating niche inside of these posts here where you can tuck your stools, and it'll still give a good solid walkway to get around where the stools aren't out in the walking path. So it should be a good layout here. Obviously we've got the appliances in right now. I was test fitting a couple of them. I had the movers help me get the stove in today because that stove is very heavy. The only thing plugged in right now though is the refrigerator, because we officially moved into the house on Friday and have been sleeping in the basement the last few days. So thankfully we've at least got cold food and a microwave on loan from Colleen's Hotel. Thank you to them for loaning that to us. So we also finally got internet in the house, internet and cable, although the TVs are still in boxes there, but the cable modem's sitting in the corner. You can see a giant pile of our stuff here. This is basically most of the kitchen and living room stuff that's going to end up here eventually. We don't have a couch for this space yet because our old couch is going to go in the basement of this house. But a lot of stuff here. There's a few more IKEA cabinet things on the other side here. It's still in boxes that I haven't assembled yet. There's two more base cabinets that go along that wall. There's going to be a cabinet above the refrigerator, two floor to ceiling pantry cabinets right here, and a couple more cabinets that are going to get built on a platform above this corner cabinet here. They're prepping for the entryway this week here. The new front door should be coming in on Wednesday, probably getting installed on Thursday, and they're going to be tiling off this entryway in the next few days here. So that might be getting started tomorrow. They've got to level off a couple of those stairs there to make sure the treads are at even heights. They're not right now because the tile that was there was mud set, like 3 inches deep. And when they removed that, it dropped everything down and threw off the tread height. But making some progress there. Let's head upstairs, see some more progress here.
And then we'll go down.
Sure. On the left, we've got Colleen's office here, which is full of all kinds of miscellaneous things right now, including a half put together desk and some IKEA components for the bathroom that I'm working on. Speaking of that bathroom, I've had a good amount of progress in here in the last couple days. So last weekend I got the floor in. It is a porcelain Carrera marble look tile in a hexagon set. Did an okay job putting it in. I definitely learned a lot. It's a tricky tile to install and get the gaps right. Shiplap is completely done and painted. That's all good to go. In the last couple days I got the lights installed. These aren't fully installed yet, but they're wired. These are just some test bulbs. There's a glass thing that goes around this that'll go up there eventually. Finally got all the cover plates on, and yesterday I mounted the frame for the sink. It's a floating vanity. I've got it propped up right now though, just while I work on it, just for added support while I jostle things around. Laid the sink in it yesterday. Just finished doing the silicone caulk around all of that, and just installed and tested the faucet. Everything works. Drain is plumbed properly. Hooray! So far I haven't messed anything up. Also got the toilet in a few days ago. That works without issue, no leaks, thank God. Making some good progress in here. Next thing, and really all that's left, is finishing off the shower. We've still got to pick shower tile out, but once I get this tiled and we get some kind of glass for the doorway here, this bathroom's basically a wrap. The doors are coming in the next few days that go on this. There's actually a couple cabinets that I do need to mount still too, but that'll be just a quick day of work. Should be pretty much done in here. I do need to caulk the ceiling gap between the shiplap, but that's another relatively quick project. Shouldn't be too tough. Our guest room is full of stuff right now because the bedroom's still not ready for things. We've got all of our mattresses and stuff in here for right now. Originally we were planning on setting up the guest bed in here and sleeping on that, but it's actually going to be quite hot in the next couple days, and the AC still isn't running while they're still working here. Everything's sealed off so nothing gets into the system. So we'll probably wait until that's up and running again before we actually sleep upstairs. So for right now, this is just kind of bed and furniture storage for the moment. The attic's got some storage going on in there too. A lot of it is construction storage. You can try to find a way. It's not a switch, honey. There's a pull cord in the middle.
Oh, well, this is the weird room with stick-on stars in there. It's a little strange.
Yes.
But we got stuff in there too.
Across the way is the master bedroom. Drywall is now complete in here. No door right now. We're waiting on our contractor to get the door and the barn door hardware, which will get mounted to the inside here. Keep this opening clean so it'll slide this way on the inside of the room. We've also got our vanity in here. Set it upside down for now since that's going to be covered by the countertop and we didn't want to be dragging it around on the feet. They're also coming tomorrow to sand and refinish the hardwood floors. So that'll get taken care of. Should be good to go there. They're nearing completion on their stuff in the bathroom right now too. Let's see if I can get this light plugged in. So they just finished tiling in here today. This all got grouted. I think he's got to put on 2 more bull notice pieces up there that he was waiting on. Those kind of dropped off today, but I think he couldn't do them because he was grouting. So those are really the last two things that remain in this area, but everything else in this shower is basically good to go. It's all grouted, ready. It just needs trim and some of the final pieces in here. Plumbing is all set, so that's all ready there. So that should be good.
There's the drain.
Yep, it's a linear drain that they tiled, so you won't even really notice it all that much. It just kind of sits in the back there. The closet is still just an empty box here. Eventually it's going to get some custom closet cabinetry. Probably this summer at some point once I'm done with some of the other major projects in here. The big project I have left in here is doing the floor tile, which I picked up last week or early this week. I can't remember. Last week.
We did learn the floor is uneven.
The floor is unlevel in that section because of some weird stuff going on with the trusses and the joists there. But it is flat, and that's the important thing when it comes to getting the toilet to sit right. So I'm going to try to balance it out a little bit when I tile, but not the worst problem to have. Better than having it uneven and then the toilet not sealing and flooding things. That's about it for upstairs here. We can take you through some of the other areas of the house that are crammed full of our stuff at the moment.
Pretty stairs.
Yes. So this room is just kind of being used for storage at the moment since we don't have any furniture that's going to go here yet. We've still gotta buy that. So right now it's just going to be a kind of a storage room. My office is kind of the same way. I do need to get a desk since I'm working from home for I think at least another month here. So I'd like to find somewhere proper to sit. I've been sitting on tailgating furniture for the last few days that we've been living here, and I've had to work from home. So that's been a little bit interesting. Right now, this is the only fully functioning bathroom in the house.
Oh,
What?
this is bright.
Yes.
Trevor did clean the drywall off the floor.
But
So
I
let's-
didn't?
You did. Look, that's
Yes.
our garbage.
Yeah, there was a lot of drywall mud, so I had to come in and scrape it all up and scrub the floor so we could actually use this bathroom. But drywall work is complete now. Eventually, this vanity, this shower, and this floor will go, and it will get replaced. That's going to be a project in a couple months from now. Still debating when I'm going to demo it. Obviously, we need a working bathroom, so it's not happening quite yet here. But all of that is now complete.
Nothing fun in the garage, right?
Not really, it's just storage and tools.
It's pretty full. Some contractor stuff, some of ours. Nothing fun.
And the last area is the basement, which is probably storing most
Trevor's
stuff right
office.
now.
This is where we've been living on the floor for the last 3 nights. We're very thankful to have a futon and a sectional.
Yeah, so this is the last of the storage stuff. So this was our couch from the living room in the last house. This is going to go down here now. Should go pretty well in that corner over there. And the living room entertainment unit that we had is going to go down here too.
He's really good. I did this the other day. Really deep shelves with stuff we have to get to easily. Oh, sorry, Joey. Anything you want to mention about the movers with things in this room that they thought was interesting?
What, my gym stuff?
No.
What?
Is there anything odd in this room? Yellow?
What, the walls?
No, the head.
Oh, the Lego head? Oh, I couldn't see it from where I was standing. Yes, my Halloween costume made the move. I still refuse to get rid of it.
And what was it called on the moving item list?
It was labeled yellow head on the moving checklist. It's apt.
You want to show your beer closet too?
Yeah, it's not a beer closet, it's a utility room. But I'm going to be using it for beer fermenting. So I had a temperature controlled freezer in the garage of the last house. I'm trying to get it out of the garage now, so we've got this little kind of dead corner in the utility room. So I'm going to have to run an electrical outlet to it, but that shouldn't be too hard. I can tie into the power off of that light there. There's actually some power going off of it. I don't know what it's going to. I'll figure that out. But I'll wire that out here. I also probably want to put my RO water system in here too somewhere. I think I can probably cut into that PEX plumbing that's right there and put it there, and it should work. Should work fine. I'll make it easy, and I can keep all my brewing stuff down in the basement this way.
This is our bedroom. This is everything from the apartment we kept separate, so we know the stuff we absolutely need.
We've been camping on the floor in this room the last 2 nights on our camping pads and sleeping bags. Or last 3 nights, sorry.
Our pantry.
It's our pantry for the
It's
moment
real good.
here.
It's our coffee station. This is laundry that needs to be done. Work clothes for me. Stuff. This is our door. Towel hanger. Towel rack. Important toiletries. This is my nightstand for my glasses. Trevor, what was the first thing you pulled out of moving stuff on the futon?
What?
This.
Oh, yeah. So I remembered that I had an electric skillet that got packed, and it was packed in a weird box. So as soon as I saw the weird box, I pulled that out. So now we can actually have something to cook hot food on if I want. So now I can at least pseudo cook things. It's still, I mean, I could probably put a pan on it and use an actual pan or a pot if I wanted to. It's not ideal, but it would work in a pinch.
Sleep on the futon tonight and retire some of the stuff we have been sleeping on over here.
Yep.
Camping stuff, sleeping bags.
Hooray.
This is another dresser. This was Trevor's nightstand. And these are all the important clothes that came from the apartment that are clean. So we're not too backed up on laundry.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
That's where we're at right now. There'll probably be some more progress by the end of next weekend, so I'll probably do another update. I'm sure I'll spend Saturday and Sunday working again. Possibly tiling the master bathroom if they're fully out of there. So hopefully next week we'll be a little bit closer to being able to use that as a complete bathroom. We'll see. It's a little optimistic, but I'll do my best.